I'm, for some reason, very energetic this morning / afternoon, and can't really tell you the reason why. But yesterday I went to work, I did my work, and I drove an hour and a half in traffic to the beach, which was dope. Met my friend I haven't seen in a while. He's one of my really good friends. We had one of these conversations, you know, those types of conversations where you're like updating each other on your lives, but also about the shit that you've been thinking about. One of the things he told me was about this conversation that he had with his friend earlier that morning. And the conversation was about the existentialism of being a music producer. Because he's a music producer and he's done very well. And I really look up to him, you know, like as a person and musically. It's like the idea of existentialism, of loving what you do, loving the life that you have. Like, you know, it's easy to look at your life and to think, like, what am I doing? And I gotta tell you, my life is about to change a lot, and there's gonna be more and more videos, hopefully, fingers crossed, about all those changes. But the idea of asking yourself, what are you doing? And if what you're doing is actually right, the idea that you can, you know, self-evaluate your decisions and decisions that are ongoing, right? Because, like, deciding what you want to eat for breakfast, right? Deciding whether you want to take a shower now or an hour later, it's completely different from, like, okay, should I take this job or another job that will literally change the course of your life for an extended period of time. And I feel like the process of evaluating, of reflecting upon those time-based decisions that impact periods of your life, it's definitely not easy. For me, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I have no idea if anything I'm doing is right or wrong. But it was like a couple months ago where I was just reading something and watching some videos, you know, because I like doing that kind of shit. And there was this one video that talked about how there's no such thing as a right or wrong decision. You can only make decisions right. And I feel like day to day, week to week, month to month, year to year, decade to decade, I feel like that type of mentality in terms of making your decisions, in terms of how you make decisions, I feel like it's the most liberating shit that you could ever do. Because obviously, you know, if you just start making a bunch of crazy ass decisions, maybe your life will go to shit, and maybe that sucks. But maybe it's okay. Maybe you decide to go on a trip to fucking God knows where. Maybe you decide to see that friend. Maybe you decide to see that friend that you haven't seen in a while. Or maybe you decide to text that person that was special to you once, but, you know, you've now become distant with each other. Who fucking knows, man? You can't control people. You can't control your life. You can't control anything, honestly. Because life is unexpected and full of weird mysteries and adventures. And I don't know. I'm here for it. We're here for it. But I guess the moral of the story was that, you know, as I was roller skating down the boulevard of Santa Monica along the beach and stuff, and with all these people living their lives and doing their thing, everyone with their own story, I just couldn't help but think, like, man, even if I am making all the wrong decisions, maybe life is worth living. That's all I got for today. Pepsi out.